Well, good morning, fellas. It's your boy Flo. You know, we flow with the fish. And today is the first tournament of the season for me. There's already been one in Bastrop that I missed. My daughter has a volleyball game. But we are going to go and drop off at Redbud. You can kind of drop off anywhere on Lady Bird Lake on the ramp or anywhere, or even Lake Austin. But we are choosing to do Redbud. And we're going to see how it goes. So we're on the way there now. Stay tuned. All right, we pulling up at Redbud now. I already see people out there. We're gonna come out there. We're gonna see what happens. All right, guys, we made it on the water. I was gonna include videos of me preparing and everything, but there was another gentleman here fishing the tournament, and obviously this is my first time fishing this tournament, this league. He's been a 3-year person that has been doing this for 3 years, and so we were just topping it up. He was giving me a little bit of information, a little bit of a hint, you know, what to look out for, what they really, what they really look at in the pictures and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because everybody's different. So, yeah, we're out here right now. Let me see. I'm gonna cut the video off and cut right back on. And you can see we is here right now. All right, we is live and direct. We is getting ready to fix this tournament. It is approximately 6:08. I can't throw in no water lines or nothing until 6:30. And so we're gonna see what we can find, what we can do. Hopefully we can get this ball rolling. We'll see. As you can see here, I didn't have the camera rolling at first, but this is my first fish of the day on the tournament. I believe I caught him off a bed. Just sitting on his bed, you know what I mean? I saw it, I was rolling by, I was like, well, you know, it was a perfect first fish to get the ball thing rolling. So here it is right here. It wasn't nothing spectacular. It was probably about 2.5 pounder or something like that, but I believe he was 16 inches or so. I do take a picture and show you guys exactly how big he was and what I had to do to submit the picture and stuff like that. So, but yeah, what we're doing here recently is we're going and we're gonna flip through these beds and find what we can find. They weren't they weren't biting on a crawl or really liking the lizard, so that's what I was throwing. And right here, what I'm doing, I'm going back and I'm trying to put him right back on his bed so that way he can continue doing and be about his business. Here, I rolled up to a bed. This is a very bad angle as far as the camera wise. I didn't have all my camera set up exactly how I wanted. I was just focused on fishing the tournament since it was my first tournament of the year. So I was more about having those things prepared. But as you can see there, oh, I missed him. Did he break me off? Yeah, he might. See, I think he just broke me off. And so I retie and throw right back into the area and get him to bite. But yeah, some of these fish were put up on beds and they were locked on, so it was kind of pretty easy to get them. Crazy thing is, like I said, I would throw the worm, they didn't want it. I'm looking at him again. I would throw a crawl and sometimes they would want it, but as soon as that lizard was up here, they didn't like that. So this one here was a pretty good size one. I'm not really too sure. This was the 21 inch.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I believe it is. Babe, look, this fish broke me off twice. Look, his hook came off. He still has the old one in there.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
It's funny. I'm talking to
All
my
right,
wife and
let
my
me get
kids
this
right
figured out.
there,
I love you.
so you can hear the kind of conversation showing them out. But yeah, man, this was a hog. It was a nice. You could tell it's a female. As you heard in the clip, this was the one that I broke off. So when I was able to hook him this time, my hook was in there, so I was able to take that hook out and get him clear of that because he wouldn't have a hook stuck in his throat. So um, I believe this was a 21.25 maybe. Yeah, so it was a nice. And then here I am back again after I removed the hook. Um, I'm taking him back to the bed where he's at, so that way he can go back to handling his business. But yeah, that was a really nice fish right there. As you can see here, I'm at a different angle. I put the camera in the back so you can kind of see what I'm doing as a and what's in front of me. So here I'm just adjusting my lure. I see another fish on bed, and so I'm gonna throw ahead of him. I'm gonna reel it back into where it lands to where I can make a jump on him and just play with it until he try to entice him to bite that lure. And you see that we do here. It didn't take very long whatsoever. There he is. Another nice little bass for the tournament. Um, I caught a limit on this tournament. I caught five. My biggest one was at 21.25. Um, I believe I have it at the end of the video, but I did place 22nd out of 96 anglers. I didn't get no money or anything like that. I wasn't even able to attend the award ceremony show, but yeah, it wasn't too bad. It was nice, and I definitely hit some points for the AOY. So yeah, this is just me measuring it, and you'll see the pictures of it, and then the video is very short. I wasn't able to catch footage of the last two catches on my GoPro, so I'm not really too sure if it overheated and it stopped or whatever. But yep, I hope you enjoyed, and I'm glad you guys watched it. Thank you.